Tears of a Golden King. There are moments in the history of music that are so deeply raw, so overwhelmingly emotional, that they transcend the boundaries of a performance. We often see the members of BTS as titans, as unyielding forces who conquer the biggest stadiums on planet Earth, leaving a trail of broken records behind them. But tonight, on Infinity Borahae, we are pulling back the curtain on the final night in Paris to witness the fragile, beating heart of the Golden Maknae, Jungkook. July 18th, 2026. The grand finale of the ARIRANG World Tour European leg at the iconic Stade de France. The air was heavy. The energy was electric, yet tinged with a beautiful, heartbreaking sadness. As the final two songs of the night began to play, as the massive stadium was illuminated by a galaxy of 71,000 purple lights, it happened. While the other 6 members managed to hold back their rising emotions, our little Hartu, Jungkook, simply couldn't. Cameras caught the heartbreaking sight of Jungkook quietly wiping away his tears, turning his back to the massive crowd, trying so desperately to hide his weeping eyes behind a pair of dark sunglasses. But you cannot hide true, conditional love. The youngest of the group was completely broken in that moment, not from pain, but from a love so immense it could no longer be contained. Why was he crying? What broke the defense of the world's greatest pop star? The answer will shatter your heart. The silent night before the storm. To understand Jungkook's tears, we have to go back to the night before the final show. While the entire world was celebrating the historic success of their Paris concerts, Jungkook was alone with his thoughts. He later admitted to ARMY that he went to sleep the night before feeling deeply emotional, heavy-hearted, and incredibly sad. Why? 'Cause he knew. He knew that the clock was ticking. He knew that the legendary European leg of the ARIRANG World Tour was coming to an end. He confessed that he simply did not want to leave Europe. He didn't want this beautiful dream to end so quickly. Think about the immense pressure these 7 men carry. They live out of suitcases, flying from one continent to another, bound by tight schedules and endless obligations. Jungkook looked back at the entire tour and expressed that he was truly, genuinely happy at every single moment, every stadium, every city, every single smile from an ARMY was a core memory for him. He said he was deeply sorry that their busy schedule meant they had to pack up and leave so soon. The raw sincerity in his voice proved one thing. To Jungkook, Europe wasn't just a tour stop. It was home. A historic conquest across Europe. The magnitude of this tour explains exactly why the emotions ran so high. Let us roll back the statistics. Because what BTS just accomplished across Europe is nothing short of a cultural miracle. 717,000 Bangtan. Nearly 750,000 people packed 10 sold-out shows across 5 iconic European cities. They started by conquering Madrid, Spain, moving like a tidal wave through Brussels, Belgium, where they became the first Korean artists in history to perform at the King Baudouin Stadium. Then, they shattered records at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in London, drawing the highest attendance per show in the entire history of that legendary venue. Next was the Allianz Arena in Munich, Germany, another historic first, before finally arriving at their crown jewel, Paris, France. The Stade de France. BTS didn't just break records. They rewrote history by drawing a staggering 92,000 people per show. This venue holds a sacred memory for Bangtan. 7 long years and 1 month ago, they concluded their legendary Love Yourself, Speak Yourself tour right here, returning to this exact same ground in 2026 to close another massive chapter. It was a full-circle moment that overwhelmed them all with immense gratitude. the soft power of the Purple Ocean. But beyond the cold numbers and broken records, true beauty of this tour lay in the cultural explosion that took over Europe. In every single stadium, from Madrid to Paris, the traditional Korean folk song ARIRANG echoed through the night, sung in perfect unison by hundreds of thousands of European fans. The sights were absolutely breathtaking. Flags flying high, light sticks painting the night sky purple, and thousands of fans proudly wearing traditional hanbok to the venues. This wasn't just a concert series. It was a beautiful exchange of cultures, a testament to the unparalleled soft power of BTS. They didn't just perform, they converted nations. From everyday fans to heads of state, like President Emmanuel Macron and First Lady Brigitte Macron holding their army bombs on night one, the entire continent of Europe surrendered to the purple wave. And knowing that this grand, beautiful, historic dream was ending, that is what broke Jungkook. He realized the weight of what they had created, and the reality of having to say goodbye was too much for his gentle soul to bear. The sacred promise and outro. As the final echoes of the Paris concert faded into the night, the members shared their overwhelming feelings. They expressed their deepest gratitude, stating how incredibly happy and moved they were to perform in front of such a massive, loving crowd. And amidst his tears, Jungkook left us with a sacred promise. He promised that despite their crushing schedules, despite the distance, BTS will be back very soon. He left European armies with a profound sense of comfort, proving that his love for performing and the memories they made together will live within his heart forever. So, to the entire Infinity Borahae family watching this video right now, did your heart shatter into pieces seeing our Maknae Jungkook wipe away his tears behind his sunglasses? Can you feel the pure, unadulterated sincerity of his love for ARMY? Let us pour out all of our love / our tears / and our comfort for Jungkook in the comment section below right now. Flood this space with purple hearts to show him that no matter the distance, Europe and the rest of the world will always wait for him. Don't forget to smash that like button. Share this emotional video with every ARMY who needs a good cry. Subscribe to Infinity Borahae and turn on that notification bell so you never miss another deep, meaningful story from our universe. Thank you so much for listening. Protect our lil-hearted Jungkook. Stay strong, ARMY, and I will see you in the next breathtaking story.